Okay, howdy everybody. Greetings, welcome. I am Vorm. This is Kingdom Dungeon Hero. We are going to start a brand new, fresh game of the same campaign, same nation, but I'm going to play it way differently now that we have some idea what's going on and how the mechanics work and the progression and the resource gathering and the army man movements and fighting and all that stuff. So let's jump right in. At the end of the last stream, we generated our world, and let's just jump right back into that one. And we'll get started. This time we're gonna play Conquer Man. We're gonna go take stuff over. We're gonna take other people's stuff and make it ours. All right, so we are BriterKind, this nation right here. We are bordering Cartier, bordering Terwin, and bordering Morator on our various facings here, and a lot of ocean. So yeah, last time we tried to play nice and allied with Cartier and Terwin, and then I tried to defend Cartier against Ammonon, who attacked them, and it got really messy for various reasons, some bug issues and some other stuff, and me learning things. It just got really bogged down and messy. And this game is very much a take over the map game. So this time we're going to play more in the take over the map mindset and less in the play the nice guy and try to help out our neighbor mindset. So even though supposedly our faction is benevolent and good and just and all that, we're going to kind of put all that aside and just go conquer things. Preferably, that's what we're going to try to do anyway. So I might go after Cartier myself first, see if I can do an alpha strike and get there before Ammonon and Warwick try to come in. I'm going to make nice with Warwick for sure. They're one of the power nations in the current world setup. I'm going to leave Morator alone again. That's going to be my secondary conquest. So I might go like Cartier, and depending on what happens with Ammonon, we could get involved with them. Maybe I'll go up into Terwin. They're not too big. Wow, never mind. Size 10 with 3 fortifications. They're pretty good size, actually. Huh. What else they got? 4, 4, 6, 3. They got pretty good sized cities considering the size of their little nation here. I'll have to think about that. Yeah, but we'll kind of play it by ear. For a few turns, we're just going to be growing our infrastructure and setting up some initial diplomacy and stuff. So we'll see how it goes. We have our primary army there, and I desperately like to get a cavalry unit built and put into that as quick as possible. I think this time I am going to pull these military units out of the south up north to help form up a secondary group. I didn't do that last time, but I think I will this time. And then we've got to also get an adventuring party together and start finding dungeons to go into and get crystals and cash and magic items and all that. So, and maybe hopefully some leaders. I think the first leaders I get that have high leadership skill, I'll put into our army to give them the boost. So, because I'm going to try to do a hard military start and just go after somebody. So, yeah, that's the plan. Okay, so what is this game? Are there zombies? There are zombies, but they're in the dungeons. So they're not a, there may be, actually these guys might be zombies. They're a little fuzzy on just what these guys are. They're some kind of mages trying to become immortal, and I don't know if it's through undeath and zombiehood or mummyhood or vampirehood or whatever hood. But yeah, they live in the Nightmare Mountains. And then we've got the real bad guys of the map up here that are going to come boiling out of the rift. And then there's undead in the dungeons. So, so we got things. Rename. Can you be a leader or adventurer? I think I can rename. I don't remember now. I'll have to get, I think if I can, it's the heroes, and I'll have to get one before I'll go check. There's nobody out on the board right now, but we'll see. We'll try to make it possible. Okay, so let's get things moving. First up, you are going to head north. And you are going to head north. Then we'll shift you over to there. And you down to there. All right. Those are the more important locations. We'll just keep moving you guys up north. We'll join up with that guy, and that'll be the start of a second group that we can run around with. What else do I need to look at? Let's look at our hero list. Who'd we get? An adventurer, an enchanter, and a wizard. All right. I got to make my final decision on these adventurers. They can protect you from running into traps in the dungeons, but they fail quite often. And they have no other redeeming features. So if either you don't have a lot of traps, or you have traps that do light damage, or they fail to get the traps, then you're better off not even having the adventurer. It's better to have an actual combat capable or healer character or something in their place. So I'm a little fuzzy on these guys. We're going to take these two for sure. And we are limited. We can only have 12 total heroes initially. All right, we'll take him. Hey guys, so let's start spreading these guys out and getting some rumors. All right. Go there. Go there. False rumor. False rumor. Real rumor. And hey, look at that. Our first dungeon's a low. That's awesome. You're just going to stay and generate more rumors. We'll finish these with these two guys. All right, done with our heroes at the moment. Hey guys, what do we got? Leadership 6, 7, and there's a 10. Trying to remember what toggles into the leadership skill. I think it's intelligence and cleverness, I want to say. Does that make sense? 5 and 5? Yep. Cleverness and intelligence. All right. I think I had 13s and 14s or even higher in my other group, but they were leveled up. So the wizards that have int as their primary, they had gone up 3 or 4 levels. That's how they got to those numbers. So 10, 11 is probably the best we're going to hope for early, unless we get a pretty interesting roll. So not sure I can rename in this. Oh, yep, I sure can. Who you want to be? Which class would you prefer to be? An enchanter, a wizard, an adventurer, or wait till next turn when I get some warrior types? Your choice. The wizard? All right. Wizard it is. All right, next up. How quickly am I going to try to go after these guys? Plus, I need to get them friendly in order to cross over into their territory, or go after them first. Well, yeah, I think I might go after them first. I can get so close to their capital city. Supply lines will be short, although I do have to be careful. I don't know where their units, their main units are at and how tough they're going to be. But we'll try it. I'll leave Cartier to Ammonon for now and hold off on these guys till we secure a victory or defeat or whatever is going to happen over here. All right, so I'm going to leave you there. We're going to bring this group up. I need to do economy stuff. So we're short on everything. It's going to take us a while to build up resources to be able to buy anything. Including cash. So let's... We're going to have a lot of food. Let's start selling food early. All right, diplomacy. Let's see. Warwick gets an emissary. Quius gets an emissary. We'll just send them out to the stronger guys for the moment. We'll do trade missions and stuff next. We should start getting a bunch of requests here pretty soon from them. All right, research. Where are we putting people? What is the most important thing now? I think might be these two instead of these now. I think we're going to do this. I want to get cavalry advantage as quick as possible. Tell you what, let's do this one. All right, research is ready. Diplomacy's done. Heroes are done. No recruits. No dungeons to go into quite yet. Yeah. Let's just process the turn. A lot of kingdoms early until they start getting eaten. Let's see. Plentiful food. Nothing there. Nothing there. Yeah, that's all normal. Okay. Next up. Let's check for heroes first. What did we get? Adept, cleric, and warrior. Yes to the warrior. Yes to the cleric. And I need... I need another warrior. So I'm not going to grab that. Nah, too cheap. Not worth it. All right, let's not do that one. You. Medium difficulty. All right, so the heck is that symbol? I don't know what that is. Hmm. Alrighty. That's it for the heroes. You can get there. Yeah, go ahead. And a hard done. It's only the one low so far. Next round, we'll pick up hopefully another warrior. That'll fill this party out, and we'll start into the low dungeon. And then I'll try to get one more person who'll just start seeding out. I'll send him either over here to get dungeons set up here, or down in this area. There's dungeons as well. So we'll move him and just have him start creating the rumors while this group goes into the dungeons. Yeah, it looks like 10 leadership is where we're at currently. So the warrior is 12 melee, 6 strength. Okay. Oof, that is a terrible, terrible cleric. Well, I mean 10 healing, but we're going to be melee cleric. That is a terrible enchanter, though. Low intelligence, low magic power. Don't like you. Similar problem here, unfortunately. Low intelligence. And better melee power than magic power on a wizard. That's just silly. Huh. Do I actually take these people into adventures, or do we dump them and try to get better people? I probably ought to be more selective with who I recruit, picking up the expensive ones, like the 30+ ones. We'll see what we can do, though. If they die, they die. I'll just use them. I'll try to fast finish a dungeon, and hopefully the right ones die, and then I can replace them with more capable folks. Weather slowing us down. Weather's slowing us down. All right. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna need at least 2 units up. So we'll have to wait it long enough so I can get at least one more unit stack set up. And we can park guys here on the border to prevent him coming at me while I try to reduce some of his units and take some of the locations. See how that goes. Hey there, diplomacy. Show me offers. No offers came in? Oh, one offer came from Warwick. Trade agreement. Heck yeah. You want peace? Try that also. No options, huh? Ouch. Market is what we need. Let's get working on that. All right, I think we're all set. Plentiful food. Stance improved or friendly. Faded. Ah, there's the offers coming in now. All right. Left piece. Try to open trade. Tried last time. Already at war with Fewer House, are you? Diplomacy is complete. Keep selling food. So we're a long way away from cavalry. Iron will take a little bit, but the horses takes forever if I'm not buying constantly. I really, really want cavalry, but we're going to need some other units as well. I think I'll try to pick up... I only got 18 iron. That's only one unit. All right, let's keep waiting. No, I haven't played Dominions or Conquest of Elysium. I'm aware of them. I've had them on my list of possibly interesting things for a while. My problem is I just know the audience for them is going to be teeny tiny, and the amount of time I would have to invest to even have the smallest idea of how to play those rather big games, I just can't justify the time I'd have to spend. I mean, if I had played it in my personal life for 1,000 hours already, I'd jump all over it and I'd play it for folks, even if it was going to be a small audience. But when I have to combine those two things, coming into it brand new, a huge learning curve, and a tiny audience, it's just too much of an investment, unfortunately. All right. 6 wood away from another market, huh? Yeah, you'll see the dungeon here in a short bit. Maybe this turn. Who'd we get? Well, we got Emmerich, 33. Plus, he's also got the administrator trait, so if I don't have him dungeon diving, we can put him in as a governor. So we'll definitely take him. That gives us our 6 characters we need. So we'll send Emmerich on down. Whoops, I forgot to check that before I moved. I think you can still get there. Nah, we want to go in the dungeon this turn. All right, so we have our 6 characters for the party. We've got 2 warriors, the adventurer / thief, who's a trap specialist, try to keep us from falling into traps. We've got 1 healer, and then 2 wizard caster types. Neither of which is too exciting. Some of these guys are pretty bad at their jobs. Way too high a chance to die, so we're going to need to get everybody leveled up at least once before we can get this auto-resolve down. So if I hit yes right now, it just auto-resolves the dungeon, but this is a chance each hero dies during the adventure, and it's just too high for 6 people to roll the dice. So we're going to have to kind of inch our way through here. We got 36 enemies total in this dungeon. So we're going to have to go in, do 1 or 2 fights, pop out, rest for the turn, pop back in, do another couple of fights, pop out. So it's going to take us a little while to finish this. We'll get XP for our characters. We'll earn gold. We'll earn crystals or shards, which is necessary for building certain of the magic-related buildings and units. And this is pretty much the only way to get shards, is to send adventurers into the dungeons. We'll find magic items that we equip on our guys. They have 3 magic item slots, a weapon, an armor, and a mine slot. So as we find magic items, we'll slot them onto the characters, or we'll deposit them in the our capital's vault to hand off to other people. Hero characters can also, instead of just going adventuring, they can be assigned as the governor of a location if they have a skill, like the one guy I have has the plus 20% gold production. They can also be used as leaders of an army to give a leadership bonus. They can go out and hunt down enemy heroes. They can go into enemy territory and incite rebellions in the enemy cities and steal gold and things like that. So there's a bunch of different ones. What is auto explore versus scouting? So when you hit, you're only going to get offered the auto explore 1 time. So you either say yes, no. But if you say scouting, basically this is, I just poked my head in, took a look around, and then walked away. So this leaves the option to auto explore on, but it's going to remove all of your movement points, so you can't move on. So were I intending to possibly use the auto explore, and I wanted to have it available again for somebody else to come in, or for these guys to come back to later and do, I would hit scouting, we'd pop back out of the dungeon, and the next group to pop in would still have this as a choice. We're just going to say no. We're going to manually explore the dungeon, and this turns off the auto explore option. You can only get this before you've moved anywhere in the dungeon. So you have to choose this right up front. So this group's not strong enough to auto explore this. Later, when we've got a level and maybe a magic item or 2, we'll be strong enough that this will go down to 0%, and I can just hit yes. They'll just instantly finish the dungeon. We'll instantly get the rewards, but then they're going to go on a little vacation for 4 turns. So while it saves real world time, when you've got a strong enough party for whatever dungeon you're going into, you can just hit a button and it just goes boink and you get paid. It puts them out of commission for that number of turns. And the number of turns varies. I don't know what controls this, but I've seen it as low as 2 turns and as high as 4 turns. So, but it's going to take us more than 4 turns to manually go through here in regards to game turns. So, but that's how it works. We got enhancement across the top here. These are enchantment bonuses that are various character classes and their attributes. Like this guy has the resist magic bonus. So depending on what bonuses your characters have, you get these kind of group enhancements. So defense bonus, which is provided by Aegis. Resistance bonus, which is provided by the conserver trait. Healing after combat. We only have 10 heals. Oh my god, this cleric sucks. How do we only have 10 heals? I'm used to that other group where I had like 24. I gotta figure out what controls that heals after combat number. Penetrate lower resistance and immunity. Weaken lowers tough and impenetrable enemies. So there's enemies out there that have tough trait or impenetrable trait, and the higher this is from your various abilities, the better you can offset that. And then the number of searches we have to scrounge around in a particular room. We can search 3 times to try to find secret doors or extra treasure and things like that. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and go in. Pick a direction. Let's go north. The wet tunnels, and we have a fight. A Lasser, our lizard champion, and a battle. We have another battle iguana. A Lacertilian stalker. Mutated iguanas. So he's the one to worry about. That is a lot of melee. So he's going to hit pretty hard. 9 health, 5 armor, 9 melee attack, 7 defense. So yeah, he's a little rough. Alright, warrior, who's got the better armor? You do. So your melee defense 9. You get to be block and aggro. So he's going to taunt and block. Get a block bonus while taunting the enemies to hit him. We'll leave the rest of the, as they are currently. Stupid wizard that's better at melee than he is at magic. Tell you what, try to spellbind somebody. Cleric's fine. Other warrior's fine. And you're equal melee magic. What are your resistance on these guys? Resistance 1 and resistance 2. Yeah, you can stay on magic. Alright, so I can hit fight or quick fight. Fight just slows down the pace. It'll match things up and it'll give little symbols here to show whether we hit or missed or did damage. If I hit quick fight, all it does is speed up the animation. It has no tactical difference between these two. It's just how quickly things go by information-wise. So here's a slow fight. Hey, we got the battle iguana done. So we did hit us for 1, and we have an adventure log over here showing who did what. So the lizard champion got to go first, and he hit Emmerich for 1. And then Emmerich countered with a 3-point, really good 3-point hit on the enemy on the battle iguana. Damage typically ranges from 1 to 3, and then there's also a chance for critical hits that doubles the damage. So you got to be really careful if your guys are at 6 hit points or less, like that guy. If they take hits at 6 points or less, it's possible the enemy will get a 3 and a crit and double it, and you end up instantly dead. So, 1 point of damage. We're going to hope he doesn't crit. I'm not going to heal quite yet. Alright, so it auto heals, so 2 points of our available healing gets used to keep everybody topped up, and then we got a little bit of gold. So this number here is the total number of hit points you get to heal on this trip. It's basically your cleric or your healer types get exhausted. They exhaust their spell power after healing for this number of hit points. So that's why I'm kind of disappointed at how low this number is right now. Might need to get another healer in this group. Get rid of one of the mage types and get a healer in. I wish one of these guys had a decent leadership and I'd ship them out. Alright, so that's the first fight. Moving on. We got enough for at least one more, hopefully. Wow, four-way intersection, huh? Uh-oh. Lizard Fighter, Death Class Vine, and Dreamstalker Vines. I think I'm just going to leave the settings as they are for the moment. We're trying to do a stun with this wizard. That's what this ability is. It's a magic stun called Spellbind. And then our warrior, our other warrior, or either warrior, has their own stun. It's a bash that attempts to stun as well. It's like a 60% base chance for the magic one to stun and a 50% base chance for the melee version, but then it's modified by like resistances and other stuff. So sure, let's go one round where we try to do both. We'll try to do a magic stun and a melee stun. An attack, 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 with him drawing as much of the fire as possible. And at 7 hit points, if multiple of these guys hit, we could lose the warrior pretty quickly with this taunt. Yeah, just like that. Alright, cleric, get to work. We're going to have to swap you over to the taunt. Move you to slay. That way the other guy starts taking hits for the round. We did get we got bash and spellbound. That's interesting. And it overlapped the text. Huh. Alright. So heal goes off first. We're back to 5. Now we're at 4 and 7, 4 and 6, but we did kill something. Let's switch back to you doing the taunt. You back to it. Oops, you back to attack. And stay on heal, cleric. We can heal 5 more points, so we're going to have to leave after this fight because we won't have any heal points left. And do I stay on? Yeah, we'll let the wizard keep trying to do his thing. Not good. We got one single damage output that turn. We're down to 2 hit points left that I can heal, and we still got some nasty stuff up here. Alright, you need to go to damage mode. This will be the last time we can heal. I really need something to die and something else to get really hurt. Otherwise, we're going to have to bail out a little early. That did not kill anything. We're out of heals. Come on, game. And we have to... I have to leave. I can't risk it. We're down to 2. I can't heal. And we're down to 4. If I switch to... Actually, we have the other warrior at 7. I keep forgetting the positioning. The order of these guys is different than my last game's group. So I keep getting mixed up on who's who. I'm used to looking at certain spots. You go to attack mode. You go to taunt mode. You can take at least a round or 2. We might be able to finish these guys. You can't heal anymore, so go to attack mode. Yep, you're melee. You are also melee. The melee wizard. Come on now. Alright, we got him. We're still alive. Let's do a search. Found nothing, and we're out of here. So we can pop in and out of the dungeon while we're outside of a fight with no problem. If you're inside a fight, you have to retreat and then leave. And retreating can be problematic if you're outnumbered. I don't remember the exact rules or formulas behind the retreat code, but if you're outnumbered, it's really hard to retreat out of a fight. But the dungeon state will stay the same until we go back in. It is possible for other kingdoms' heroes. The hero units can travel freely. They can go wherever they want. Military units, you have to be at war or at ally stage to move through a particular country's territory. But it would be possible for heroes from another nation to come over and finish this dungeon out from under me. Alright, so we're done with that part. I don't think I'm going to do much with those guys. Let's get these units brought forward further. I'd love to bring these militia units forward, but you know what? Screw it. Somebody comes after me, somebody comes after me. Let's do a real blitzkrieg attempt. I'm going to bring all 3 of these forward for that secondary army group that is just going to squat and guard while my primary group goes after the locations. And I might be able to split it up and do like a 3-3. If I can take these, that would be huge, and then I can pick the rest off at my leisure. There's not much of value to the north. These are the really good ones, although that one's pretty good too. It's size 6. Size 6 with no fortifications I like. Size 10 with 3 is going to be rough. So yeah, let's just bring everybody forward. If we get attacked from the sea, then we get attacked from the sea. That's fine. Okay, our heroes are done. How about a new hero group? So we've got 6. We can have a total of 12 if I can afford them. We want a 31 cost warrior with no secondary ability. I think I'm going to slow roll these guys, and I'll wait till we get better choices here. I like those choices. Not going to build any buildings in our districts. Let's go check diplomacy. Let's sort by... Did we get any offers? We did. Just a couple. Oh, did I already do these? I think I already did these. Yeah. All right, I think we're done for the turn. Got no recruits coming in. What is my diplomatic status with these guys anyway? So, Draeul. They sent their emissary to us. We have no agreements with them currently, but we'd lose 17 stability if we go to war with them. Maybe I need to start calling them names. So next turn, I'm going to start calling them names and stuff. Lower our stance even further before I pull the trigger. You moved a unit up away. All right. If you want to do that, that's fine. All right. Let's cycle the turn. Nah, not really. Diplomacy options to call them names and insult them is really the only way. The only reason I need to do it is to lower my stability loss when I declare the war, because stability is very important for management of your kingdom. And if you go below 50, you start taking production negatives. So I need to minimize the stability loss. All right, he moved again. All right, then he moved back. He's moving a lot of units back and forth up there. All right, we can't quite get into that town, but we can get all the way up there. What the heck? Guess that road is really helping the movement rate. Huh. All right, that's fine. We still have weather? We still have weather. It's raining up north. We're okay down south, but we got rain up north, slowing our movement down. Okay, that's fine. So by the time I get these units all up there and ready to go, hopefully I can get a hero leader that's got a decent leadership skill onto this army. Let's check that first. Not recruits, heroes. Who'd we get? Enchanter, adventurer, and another warrior with no skill. Damn it. Huh. No, they're not good enough. I'm going to wait. Okay, all the units have moved. Let's go check our diplomacy. You are giving me an alliance offer? I don't know. I'm going to say yes, because it's going to give us +4 stability, which is going to bleed off fairly quickly, but at least it'll give us a boost. So when I declare the war, hopefully we can absorb it a little easier. And you are doing trade. Right, fine. And then heroin, I want to instigate. -3 stability, lowers stance between kingdom. Ouch. Tragic accident was manufactured, huh? All right. Do that over the next couple of turns while I finish getting my units all figured out, and then we'll just pull the trigger. You guys at war yet? Yep, they're at war. All right, so Cardiar is at war with Ammonon. That seems to be a standard scripted thing that Ammonon declares on Cardiar and then comes up and thumps him. Warwick, you are going to war with Fewer House, which is 2? Fewer House. Really? All right. Sure. Why not? I haven't seen Moritor do much in the last game, so I don't know if they have a scripted target or anything. All right, back to this. So we're in spring. Don't have enough food. I can't afford to sell again. I need to let the stockpile recover, so we'll just keep accumulating. We need how much for the armored knights? I need 70 horses. We're gaining 10 per turn, so 3 turns will have enough, assuming I have enough iron. Ooh, iron's going to be the hard one. We're only gaining 6 iron. 3 more turns, 18. That's not going to be there. So need to get earning some money somehow. I'm going to get an armored knight in that unit. I would love to get an armored knight in my primary group here. Swap out a swordsman for an armored knight. I'd like to get a pikeman in here as well, a spearman, but we'll rearrange things later. All right, so no heroes this round. I got to hold on the economy stuff. When are my marketplaces done? Next turn for that one, and I think the turn after for that one. So yeah, one turn and 2 turns. Those are going to help me generate more cash as well, plus more food. But we need stone and wood primarily for more of that, so it's going to be a bit. 7 stone currently. I need to get an excavator here. So we want to get an excavator built on the mine. That'll help get us more stone and iron production out of that location. And I think that one had some. Yeah, iron stone there also. Yeah, so a lot of things we need to get built. A lot of things. But not doing it now, not doing it now. Research, we're barely moving, so nothing's going to happen there for a while. I got 3 more diplomatic actions we can perform. Let's go do... set up more trade, I think, so we can keep generating gold. Good old Ammonon. Oh, he went to war with both Cartier and Mars House, huh? Alright, who is similar size to me that I can trade with? We might already have trade agreements with most of them. What I'm looking at is right here. Economy. So, very weak economy compared to ours. We're not going to get any cash out of that trade deal. It'll help them, but it won't give us hardly anything. Economy equal. Open trade, please. Weaker, stronger. Can't do anything with that one. It helps if they're a similar stance as us, or nature as us as well. The Leandor is a good one. So they're benevolent and also economy equal. So we'll see if they'll say howdy. Anybody else? Full feudal, we already have an agreement. Equal tyrannical. Keep looking. Stronger than us. And benevolent. Stronger and tribal. Oh, we're out of actions. All right. Diplomacy's done. It's just a little busy at first when we're getting all these initial diplomacy things done. After a short bit, probably after next turn, there won't be much else we can do other than keep insulting this guy. And then chasing 1 or 2 other things at the most. But most of the diplomacy stuff will settle itself out with offers coming in, getting spammed in the first 3 or 4 turns, and then me just picking a few extras. We'll park our emissaries to continuously raise diplomacy with a few folks, and we won't have much action we have to worry about there. So we are done with all of that. I don't like the hero list. We're waiting on that. So let's jump back into the dungeon. All right, north again. Oh, I hate festering blobs. They're 11 melee and 8 defense. I hate those things. And 3 resistance. Yuck. Alright, guys. Good luck. So, back to taunt and block. And let's let you try to stun some. Resistance 0, 1, and 0. So, at least try those. Try to stun one of those. That'd be good. Good job. Pena got a 6 point, so that's a critical strike. Be nice if it mentioned the critical strikes. I mean, I know because of the math that was a critical strike. She rolled a 3 and got a crit, which doubled it to 6. But it'd be kind of nice from a, you know, give positive feedback to the player if it mentioned critical hit somewhere in here. Even if it was just like a color coding change or something. So I might recommend that. So yeah, good hit. Pena the Adventurer, who I've been poo-pooing the adventurers. Now she goes and gets a critical strike and kills something in one hit. All right, and we only took 1 point of damage. No need to heal quite yet. Now we need to heal. All right, cleric, get busy. Swap warriors on defense. And we haven't gotten a stun out of the wizard yet. Let's switch you to Slay, which goes after the lowest hit point wounded enemy. Hey, we got a stun. Of course, the one that's wounded. Time to set you back. A little bit of gold. See, I hate the festering blob. That thing's so hard to hit. And do damage with these low-level guys. Ah, I should have taken him off heal. My bad. No more healing for you. We're going to have to bail after this fight anyway. It's going to be one fight out for quite a while with this group until we get some level ups. Good job with the spell binding. Come on, finish him. Yeah, we are out of heals. Shards, 24 gold in shards. Do we get a lucky search? Oh! We found Phaeton's Minor Protector. Very minor item. Armor +1 and some more gold. Armor 1 is going to Emmerich. Bump up my main defensive guy who's taking all the blows. And we gotta leave anyway. Yeah, that was a good fight. We got a magic item even. Kind of slow at the beginning. Once we get some levels, these guys are now at, they're all still at 1. So 35 out of 62, 35 out of 82, 65, 85. Wow. All right. The amount they need to level varies. And we are done, right? I think so. We're playing a smash run right now. I'm not playing that goody two-shoes stuff. I'm playing paint the map. All right. 61 produced. We're only consuming 44, so currently, at least in springtime, when we have the summer rain food bonus, the 25% extra food bonus, we've got plenty. So 63 surplus out of 77, so 14 more. So I need to sell some food, basically. Okay, nothing else going on. Rejected our generous offer. We received 2 trade offers, also rejected, also rejected. So all of my trade offers, I think, got rejected. And then that's our earnings. So we earned 5, they earned 5. We earned 1 for their 5. That would be one of the example of lower economy, I think. Equior. Several of them were earning nothing, and they're earning stuff. Hey, diplomacy, you got offers for me? Oops. Terowin? No, I don't want an offer from Terowin. Sure, I'm sure you do want peace. You're not going to have it. I'm going to keep instigating on you. The cost is not improving. I mean, if I keep hitting instigate and it just keeps going to the same number, then what the hell's the point of instigate? I mean, accept the trade agreement with Mars House as long as they'll be around. And you know, yeah, this is dumb. This is not working. I mean, it just cost me 5 stability to get the cost to go to war to drop by 2. So I spent 5 to improve the cost by 2. and the cost is just going to go up again. And my stability will probably go up again. So what is this actually doing? Okay. We'll keep checking on it, because that's the method you're supposed to use. There's nothing else I can do, really, other than just take the hit when I declare the war and get a massive negative production malice for however many turns it takes me to recover the stability. I want to swap archers out for swordsmen. I think I do. Send one of these swordsmen over there. Archers in. All right, 2 more units. So when these guys get up here, see if we can make our intent known. I'm ignoring your diplomatic offer. Or from the bottom this time. Not much left for me to do on this side. Just wait for other people to initiate trade offers whenever they get around to it. No new alchemists. Not changing anything here. They're barely moving still. So go on before we get a payout there. Not doing a granary. Ooh, we could do a barracks. So currently we have a barracks at our capital and a barracks here. Those are the only 2 places we can deploy new units, but we've got a forward enough location for the fight that's about to come, so I don't desperately need a barracks for that benefit. If we upgrade it, we get specialty points increase, which lets us put enhancements on units, but it'll be quite a while before we have enough points for that to do anything. We can't afford anything else, really. Our stone at 15, so... Economy! We're going to go ahead and sell some food. Just the one, though. And that is it. I would love to buy some horses, but they're stupid expensive. So we got to wait on the horse. So done. No. Oh yeah, new heroes. Warrior, cleric, warrior. Damn it. Why do I keep getting the warriors with no secondary trait? He costs the most, so his base statistics are going to be better. That warrior has thorough, a treasure bonus. I think I'll just take all 3. That'll be a good core start. And we just need to pick up caster, adventurer for the rest of the group to fill out if we want a second group that can dungeon explore. That leaves me out of having a good leader for my army that I really was hoping to do, though. So... I can take about 5 guys into a dungeon. It's slower and more dangerous, but we could do it. Yeah, let's get these guys pulled up. What did we get? We got Igor, the enchanter, who's got terrible magic and 4 intelligence. God, these guys suck. Oh, wait, that's my other group. We already knew they sucked. All right. Melee power 10, health 7, int cleverness only 6, so he doesn't have a good leadership skill. Also, only a 7. The cleric with middle healing ability. And again, no leadership. He kind of not impressed with him. That's weird. He costs the most, but he's got 8 melee power. Huh. I don't agree with that valuation, but fine. Let's see. So we've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4. This group won't be able to do anything useful until they're full, or I generate more rumors somewhere else. I think I'll send them up this way and see if we can get rumors generated in this. Got 2 of them so far. Just wait until next round to move and generate a few more. Then we'll go investigate them. All right, military units are all done. Back into the dungeon. Yep, back in the dungeon. See if we can keep these fools alive. Firebomb. Whole bunch of damage. So that's the adventurer thing I don't enjoy. They fail and everybody gets hurt. Primitive golem. 10 melee. 11 resist, so don't bother doing magic. Alright. Back on block. Ring of Perception. Hey, cleverness +2. And 42 gold. And some other minor gold. So that is the kind of an item that would help with a leadership skill. Cleverness plus intelligence equals leadership skill. So... So if I put it on the adventurer here, that I'm still sus about having these in the party, that'd be a 12 leadership skill. We could transfer this person over as the leader of the army. We'd get a pretty, fairly sizable bonus to a few of the roles. I'd need to send one of the other heroes up to join this group to replace. And then we'd constantly be getting, well, constantly, we'd be hitting traps fairly regularly. And have no chance of avoiding them. So, do I do that? I think I'm going to do that. Alright, so I need to get one of these guys, or whoever we hire next, over here, because I'm going to peel Pena out of the group and send her north to be a leader of our main army group. We'll wait till next turn to see who we recruit before I make that decision. Everybody's done. Let's move on. Either gem them on. Rebuffed. Arethdara said no. Alright, 60 produced, 69 surplus. We're going to sell again. Not much else. Got more trade offers came in, which is great. Rejected our offer, rejected our offer, rejected our offer. Or we rejected their offer. Alright. You first sort. Hey, Cardiar, huh? Wants peace and trade? Sure. Not that you're going to be around all that long. Although so far, they've got their units in his territory. They haven't lost anything yet, but they got nothing covering their locations here. So, yeah, that's not going to go well. Aerith Dara. Sure. Nordenstock. All right, economy. We're up to 36 iron and 61 horses. I need iron, but it's so expensive. What are we at? Summer, beginning of summer. So we got it's 3 turns per season. So summer first section is dawn, then the normal summer, and then the dusk of summer. So, but it's 3 turns per season. So we've got 2 more turns of summer plus fall. In fall, we'll actually probably have winter effects, lowering our food output. So I got to be careful a little bit how much food I sell. I won't be using shards for a while for much, so we could sell some of those. And I'm going to keep letting... Oh, yeah, I get rid of lumber. Having lumber out of ratio with stone doesn't really help a whole bunch, because the district stuff, you need fairly large amounts of wood and stone, depending on what you're building. So it's like 3 to 1, 4 to 1. Not that one. 10 wood and 50 stone. So yeah, I don't need huge amounts of wood. I need huge amounts of stone. So we'll be selling wood, selling a little bit of shards, and selling a little bit of food in order to occasionally buy iron mostly, and maybe horses or stone on occasion. But we're not close enough yet. So let's hold off on that. Plus, I need to have a stockpile of those materials, primarily iron and horses, to do reinforcements or replacements when we start fighting and we take losses. So, all right. How's the weather? Weather's clear. Get you up there. How far off from a cavalry unit am I? The problem is I got to get the materials, then it takes like 4 turns to build, and then he has to wait a turn after he's deployed to move, and then it's another turn to move, so it's going to be like, I don't know, even if I could build it now, it would be like 6 turns before I get any use out of this. 63 iron, a long way, 70 horses, 1 turn away, so I cannot buy that much iron. Not at 24 per. Ouch. Light cav, we're 4 turns away on horses. We have everything else. So we'll probably have to wait for the light cav. Take that as our cavalry unit and follow it up later with armored knights. Depending on how successful our dungeon diving is and our cash generation is. Alright, so heroes. Cleric, adventurer, and druid. Well. Got warrior, warrior, cleric. I was hoping to get a wizard type in there. Hmm. Go ahead and pick up those two. I'm going to wait for a wizard type for the final slot. All right, so we were peeling out Pana. He's going to go off and be the leader of our primary warrior group up here. And then I think I will send Apari down to replace her. Two false rumors. Medium is a little rough. We need lows. Only lows. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, next turn we'll have all 6 units in that group. I'll have this guy step up to this space probably. And we'll attack. Probably go after Cradle first. We'll just step across and step on it with a minor unit. While I send him up, I don't know how we're going to deal with this. I might have to send both groups up to try to deal with this. I don't know what strength he's got in these other 2 positions. So it'll be interesting when we kick this thing off. Go look at diplomacy again. Is it still not making any sense? I mean, it's back to minus 21, and it just cost me stability to trigger it. And I mean, the stance, we're at 52 friendly still, after I've insulted him multiple times. So, I don't get it. I mean, how long do you have to do this? That dropped it to 40. Is it going to stay there, though? So this is what I'll look at next round. I mean, stability cost just keeps fluctuating up and down pretty much the same spot, so it's not really helping there. I'm betting we have to drop like an entire category before we're going to see much of a change here. So we'll see if it's still amiable next turn. And I'll do it a couple more times before we fire this off. But I can't wait too much longer. Next time I try this, we might just say, screw it. Let's not even worry about all that stuff. Just declare the war and suffer the consequences. All right. Well, pain is on the way. Don't worry. She'll get there. I think we are all set otherwise. That guy is going to go investigate. He'll just check for rumors again. Next round, repopulate this area. He'll check that one, and we're going back into that one. Still not enough stone and wood. Go sell one more batch of food. Wood. I'm gonna hold on to the shards till we get some more from our adventurers. Try to build up a war chest of cash. No new alchemists to worry about. Still very little progress there. Back in we go. Still trying to find the... Oh, we did find the end, and we finished that spot. Time to pick another direction. Let's go south. A single festering blob. Okie doke. Defense, please. And everybody else attack. Hits me for 3 right off the bat. We're already down to 4 heals. Man, this group has got tiny, tiny heal amounts. I got to look into what generates that. N is just ridiculously low. We get into any kind of fight, these guys are in trouble. Couple extra gold. Let's backtrack. Birch. Couple extra gold. Got one more. Yeah, that's terrible progress. Help file, heroes. I don't think it mentions the healer. Recovery of health after an adventure battle. That just means you do that auto heal. But how do I increase? I mean, I know how to increase that amount through the research, but that's going to take forever. How does it determine the base value? Is what I want to know. What goes into determining that? Hmm. Yeah, I see an entry for conviction ×2 with the healer trait, but does that... Oh, hey there, Alvaro. So... Alright, so the conviction ×2, yeah, the 10 points. Ouch. I'm so used to my other party. Alright, we'll keep inching our way through there. Nobody's leveled up yet? Nope. Getting like one fight in because we have so little healing. I might have to bring that other healer into that group just to try to get through the dungeon a little faster. Done, 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 done. Magic number's 40. Okay. Still doing good on food, of course. The summer. Rejected. Got a piece from Terwin, of course. A trade offer. Alliance from Cartier. Never again, Cartier. Never again coming to your help. I learned that lesson. Okay. So, yeah, all right. So, Alvaro, how the hell do you go to war with somebody diplomatically? So I hit instigate. I lose stability. This drops by like 2 points, but I lose 5 points to get it to drop 2 points. And then the stance goes from 52 to 40, but then it's back to 52 again the next turn. Net effect, I have lost lots of stability and gained absolutely nothing. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong here. I'm trying to insult Terwin to drop our status, but it just keeps bouncing up higher and higher. And I'm actually losing stability to get no effect. So what's going on? Am I missing something, or is something not working? I've instigated like 4 times, 3-4 times, and the cost for me to go to war is increasing steadily, and the status with Terwin, or stance with Terwin, is going up. So I'm just going to get my guys in order, and we're just going to declare war and deal with really low stability, because this isn't working. All right, so no more of that nonsense. Let's go. And I still have never gotten anybody to do a collaboration. So I don't know if it was on your list I mentioned before. No matter how many times I try, nobody has ever offered me a collaboration, and nobody's ever accepted one, whether they're big nations, small nations. I've never had it fire off. All right. Sunfall Sect. What do you want? Trade agreement? Sure. No problem. Heroin? Nope. Not talking to you. Okay. What else we got? Let's do the economy stuff first. Go ahead and sell some food. Sell some lumber. And just a few turns away from the light cav I want. Ooh, we're actually, maybe I'll do the iron. I might be able to get enough. We got 550 now. That gets us to 52. We're going to earn 658. That gets me 5 away. I think next turn I'll be able to buy my way into getting the armored knights produced. So we're going to go for that instead of the light cav, I think. All right, we'll leave the rest the same, and no change on research. Go. Oh yeah, what heroes? Adept, Enchanter, and Warrior. Ooh, research bonus. 37. I love how I keep getting these warriors with no traits, but high cash. That's almost double these other fools. Well, double that fool almost. We're at 11 out of 12 on my characters. Let's see. So I need, we can't get, well, I can get one more hired, but I got this one I want to bring up as leader of the army. Do that first. Get up here, Pena. Lead army. 10 command rating. That's the best I can do right now. So the rest of these guys are all spread out. We've got cleric, warrior, warrior. So that's the Trinity: cleric, warrior, warrior. Then, oh, not those guys. Druid, which is a healer. So I did want another mage type. Focus. And the research bonus. Only get one. We'll get that one. Another low. Thank goodness. All right. With that, so we've got just that one low now, other than what we're in. An extreme. Get out of there. And another extreme. Get out of there. Can't get to that one this turn. All right, we'll start heading this way so we can send the second group over there. All right, second army is ready. Bring them up here. So my plan is to step these guys onto Cradle, step these guys up onto Parrington, and the main group up there, kind of see what the situation is, and then I'll likely have to bring this group over, but I'm worried what he's got up here that's going to come back this direction. So we'll deal with it when it happens. We're done, I think, except for going into the dungeon. $29 and $58. Can we get the extractor going? Or excavator, I mean. We need, oh, shards. Yeah, that's right. I sold shards earlier. Excavators take shards. So do harvesters. Alright, so we won't be doing those for a while. Don't need another barracks currently. I got the markets up already. Love to get a guild up to increase our max heroes. Even just a single one would be helpful. That way I could keep the leader in the army, but have 2 full groups to go dungeon diving. So, 30 stone. 1 stone, and we can get the first guild up. Alright, let's do that. Stone, 1 please. Put it in an outlying area. It won't actually let me put it in smaller locations. That's full. Alright, here you go. Alright, so hopefully if we can keep the hero there, leadership, and have 2 groups running dungeons, we can get the golden shards faster, which will help me keep everything else flowing. Units are in place. I got no other military. We're stripping the cupboard bare. Nope, not talking to you, Terowin. Yeah, I am having a real hard time with the adventurers and their value. Their use case is problematic for their not having other advantages to having them in the party for regular combat. Because A, how many traps are you going to hit? B, a lot of the traps only hit one guy or only do light damage. Some of them are nasty, but a number of them are light. And then C, he fails probably half the time, at least the early ones. I don't know if they can increase their chances or not. So I'm gonna get hit by the traps anyway in a large percentage of the cases, which is his only real feature and function. And it feels like because of that, it's more useful to have another damage dealer or another healer or somebody else in that slot that's useful in every single fight, as opposed to once or twice an entire adventure avoiding a little damage. I mean, get a healer instead, and then you've got more healing, and it pretty much negates the use of the adventurer anyway, because you're bringing more healing in with you, and that second healer can either heal up the damage from the traps and you're covered, or be available when you need them in the important fights. So I'm having an issue with the balance on adventurers and their utility. I'm still undecided because every time I have that, I make that speech. Then we go into a fight, and all of a sudden, the adventurer crits something for 6 damage and actually does something useful. And then I waffle back on the other side of the line. So, yeah, well, that's kind of my thinking process. But it's just they're just so bare bones. Other than the one trick that they have, if they had something else that could give them a little bit of a boost, a trade or something, but almost all of them are exactly the same that I've seen, trait wise and such, that I just question their utility in place of a cleric or a damage dealer. So, it's a tough balancing act. Let's no, I'm very much still. I'm about 75% of the way to never hiring an adventurer again. Just to give you an idea where I'm currently standing in my decision tree. As in, right now, I peeled the adventurer out of my first group, and the adventurer is now up leading an army. So, but yeah, even if it was something like the adventurers got the other trait, like thorough, to at least give a chance for extra treasure or something. I don't know, something. It just feels like they're a bit lacking, and I'm more inclined to take a healer unit for the all the time useful utility versus the every once in a while utility of the adventurer. And or, put more traps in, then I would change my mind pretty quickly. Let me go look. I forget. I know somebody had the thorough. I thought it was one of my warriors that had the thorough earlier. Sneak, observant, and doesn't list thorough for the adventurer here unless you're hiding it somewhere. And I don't remember thorough ever being listed on any of the other adventurers. So you're telling me they have thorough. It's not showing me that in game. We have one other one. Same thing. I always have them see this exact same set. Adventurer for disarm, observant for searching and finding, and sneak. I've never had one with anything other than this set. And these two are purely finding and trying to disarm traps. And I understand the sneak bonus and what it does, but yeah, whatever. Let's move on. So I gotta wait till next turn before I declare the fight because we don't have any movement. Okay. Armored Knights, 63. So we're going to wait till next turn, right? Yeah, I can't afford that. At least next turn. We're not going to have the horses, I think, for that fight. I'm impressed with Cartier without my help. Look at this. Look at this. He's actually pushing into Ammonon. Don't know how long that'll hold up since he's got one single stack. But so far, at least, he's holding his own. Right up until Warwick comes in behind and just sits on all of his stuff. I feel bad for Cartier. Is the game out yet? The game is not out yet. It's scheduled for release in July. In polishing, bug fixing, UI enhancement type mode from here till then. Yeah, I'm not sure what the deal is with the demo. The developer is chatting over on the YouTube side. So somebody in Twitch is asking about the demo. I haven't gone to look what the current status of that is. I think the current build has drifted fairly ways away from the demo, and maybe the demo has been removed because it's not representative enough of the game as it is now and plans to be, possibly. All the little heroes are done. Separate ones. Head back into the dungeon. Which way were we going? I guess we'll go this way. We fought one last time. Another champion. All right, Emmerich, back to taunt duty. Try to stun somebody. These guys have 0, 2, and 0. Come on, Tarmph. Keep failing those rolls. These guys have no resist, really. Stun somebody. Ouch. Took a big hit. Still have not stunned anybody. 60%, sure. XCOM math. And we're already almost out of healing. Yeah, this one fight per trip. Ugh, so rough early. Whoa! Ouchie. Time to switch. Nothing found. We're out of healing again, because our cleric is terrible. Hey, we got to level up. I saw the message. The cleric got to level up. Conviction 6. We have 12 points of heal now. Yay! We just need to get Sliff up about 5 more levels to be really useful. All right. Which I knew was going to happen because we knew from heroes. We look up here. Which section? Yeah, experience. So cleric druid, +1 conviction, and then one of the following. Either strength, intelligence, or cleverness goes up based on those percentages. So I knew the cleric was going to get a conviction point and get us some more healing. All right, fight's done. Other guys are done. Waiting on those. Not doing diplomacy. Off we go. Demo's going to get updated. Cool. Sure, a lot of people will be excited about that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Their fortifications have been reduced to 0. They're not long for this world now. All right, sell more food. Oh! I think that's the first time I've seen that message. Rude. We lost an alchemist in an accident. Now, is that a real accident or is that a foreign hero messing with my kingdom kind of accident? Because that would be kind of cool if you could send a hero to an enemy capital or something and go assassinating alchemists. Maybe that's something you can add. That'd be a fun mission for heroes. That would have some fun consequences. Okay. Nothing else going on. Let's see. So we are joining up these other guys to that group eventually. Medium. Gonna take another turn before those guys can get up there. Let's go there this turn. We'll have him. It's going to take me forever to get up here if I keep stopping to investigate all of these. Alright, the little guys are done. We'll do the dungeon last. Is it time to press the button? Is it button pressing time? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Moritor pulled the trigger before I did. No. It's mine. Yenta. Wait a minute. What am I seeing over here? Yantai is going after Terowin. Alright. And they're going... Hold on. So this is a Moritor troop in Terowin territory. But he's not at war with them. Am I reading that right? So Terowin. He is at war only with Yanati. So why is there a unit from Moritor in his territory? I get the other one. That's the guy he's actually fighting, and he might be allied with Moritor. Are you allied with Moritor? No, he's at war with Moritor. Holy crap. Okay. Boy, is that guy overreaching. He's at war with pretty much everybody around him, and he's got his stack over here in Valmir in Terowin's area. And Moritor's taking his own stuff. Yeah, he's in trouble. I mean, I'm happy to distract Terowin over there while I grab the capital and Cradle and Parrington. I'd like to get Aerde also. The rest of it's pretty small. Oh, because that town is... Because he owns the town or controls the town now. And since he's at war, he's allowed in. All right, and the map updates next turn. Okay. I follow that. All right. Well, we got to declare then. We got to do it. So, diplomacy, Terowin. Big, huge drop of stability. Go to war. Yes, I will click the Alt key. All right. So, massive drop of stability, which is not good. Kingdom. Ability variables. Ability levels. Changes how many recruits you receive each turn for every 10 generated. Ability below 50 decreases production. So changing stability. Winning battles. Accepting alliances. Accepting truces and peace. And then a whole bunch of negatives. Bunch of negatives. All right. Well, let's do the thing. You go there. Do I go for that, or do I try to hit him in the field? Well, we're definitely going here. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Wow, one little guy with 3 fortification levels. It says Isn't that 5 supposed to be a 3? Or is that, am I remembering wrong? It's been a while since I assaulted something with the fortification level. Temples, yeah, that requires resources and infrastructure and time and build slots. A lot of requirements there. You got a lot of other things you want to do. Hmm. So that's actually going to be a 5 fortification? I think. Do I take the long haul, split the army, both armies, and surround him? I'm assuming surrounding via the only available land spaces is going to get me the siege starvation thing going. Hmm. Or do I jump on Parrington? It would restrict his movement. And no, it wouldn't. That says sea land / grassland. But he moved there, so yeah, he threw that. I don't know. Concentrate or separate. Plus, it leaves my area open for him to move down straight into my area. I think I'm going to do this. We'll see what happens. I don't know if I want to try to fight in with 3 movement points left. What the heck? I have 50 siege points? What's giving me siege points? One of you yahoos. Siege 1. Siege 1. Oh, alright, so they just get, we're getting 1 point for each of the guys in that unit. Just hadn't noticed that before. None for the militia, though. Oh, yeah. 10 strength each, 1 point, 5 units. Got it. Well, let's see what happens. Really? I am shocked. Yes, please. Okay. That went better than I had feared. We didn't lose anything, and we forced the unit out of the city. And we reduced... it updated. It updated after the fight, so let's go look at the battle info. Battles, siege battle. So, led by Pena, +10 versus the local commander who has the default, +6. So we had an advantage there, which feeds into the god favoring the attacker, which gives us some bonuses during the fight. Yeah, defender 4, defender retreats, fortification strength. So it's that's right, I think. Fortification 7% per level. All right. Yeah, that went better than I thought. Now I need to get somebody sitting on that again as quick as possible, though. I'm going to need to split my group out. Got nobody else to send up. Pull a militia out of here. They're not going to make it far enough. But let's get them on the road at least. All right. So 24 stability. We got to watch out for that. Economy. We are 5 away. What I expected. Go ahead and buy the 10 iron. Queue up the knights. All right, we got the armored knights on the way. Now we're really poor again. Sell some food. We're at the end of summer. I'm not going to sell down my food more than that, I think, because we're heading into fall and winter. All right. Time to do the dungeon again. We have 12 healing. Lizard fighter all by himself. Low resistance, but I'm really not getting any dang spellbinds. We'll give him another try. Of course. Now. Get him! Cool. Only 1 damage. Oh, and we got to level up on somebody too. Cool. Give me 21 more of those, please. That would be my preference. We searched and found 1 more gold. No, see, that's not what I asked for. That is not what I asked for. I'm going to keep the same arrangement. Oh, ouch. Ouch. Let's hand off that. And get the cleric going. A little better. We got a kill. We got a spellbind. Keep it up, Tarmph. Got to keep healing, but that's going to be back to full, so you can go back to defensive. Tarmph gained the level. Back to heals, just in case. 1 hit point each, they should die this round. Gold, a little bit of shards. Nothing in the area. Alright, we're out of here. Oh, that's right, I'm doing the long dungeons. I forgot I had set that for large dungeons. We have the camp option now. I can't look at the help file. Ah! No help looking. Guess I can look it up in the manual that I've got open. Camp. Teach me about camp. Restore their health. We're restoring healing. 1 per turn. Fully heal when camping or to start of their next turn. Only available when playing large adventures on. Oh, only a camp and adventure once per turn. Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, let's hit the camp button. And we're back up to 12. I forgot I had that option on. We could... Alright, Napari. So much for us having healing. We're out. Search the pit. Nothing in the pit. Hence my previous convo about adventurers. I thought we were going to get a second fight in, but nope. Let's see. Dungeon's done. Research. Making progress. We're at 9 out of 30. Oh, that's right, because we lost an alchemist. I had it on 3 and 3. Let's do that one. Not going to do. Already did. 4 turns for the knights. And warrior, cleric. No traits, no traits. So we're maxed out. Can't do anything there. All right, let's see what Terrawin does. Yeah, they're gonna die now. Their fortifications are gone. They're not long for this world. Okay, so we got winter effects. It's fall, so we have less food production. 58, which should get us through the winter. Just can't sell anymore for the next few months, unfortunately. Trade offers. 3 more trade offers. Remember to take those. And not worried about the rest of that. Uh-oh. Hey, we got our alchemist back. There you go. Very weak. Of course they want to trade. I need to build up my stockpile again of iron and horses, not just to recruit more units, but also for reinforcements and replacements if we lose anybody. So I can't afford to do anything here for a while. Same with districts. We just don't have the stone. Research is done. Diplomacy's done. We got 3 more turns for my archer or my horses. Hey, a warrior with thorough. Okay, what happened over here? Not much. So, where did you come from, Mr. Blue Militia? I attacked. Oh, that's right. I moved him up from here to take the city because he couldn't move, so that was my guy. So, let's finish doing that to occupy that space. Here we go. He has arrived. Look at that burly looking dude. I don't like the looks of that. What is the weather like? Raining for everybody. That's going to mean I can't get that unit over there. Supply's okay. Yeah, I can't get all the way over there to help out if he hits. It'd be better to go this way to prevent him from trying to sweep back to take the capital. Yeah, so we'll have to do that. And you'll just have to hold out for a round. That's a pretty good position. He's got the morale boost, and he's got a better leader probably, because I only have a default leader in here currently. Somebody with more movement. Can't get anybody else over there, so yeah, he's just gonna have to take the hit. See what happens. Alright, army man movement is complete. Yeah, we don't want that. That's a sally forth fight. Would be a terrible idea. What else are we doing? So you are going there. Another medium. Just waiting on this guy to get done searching all these things. I might have to stop searching. Need to get this group moving, getting me some income. Alright, those are done. Let's do same as usual. Real change there. Emmerich, gone up a level. That's my defensive warrior, so that's good. Dead end corridor. Not the blob. I hate the blob. Good job, Tarmf. Good job. Keep that guy locked down. That saves me a ton of healing. What do you think? Should the searches refresh just like the healing points refresh after a camp? Made some changes to Adventurer. Sneak equals 2 times chance to crit. I like that. Increased trap detection and high chance of thorough trait. Alright, that sounds good. I think that'll help balance them out a bit. But yeah, what do you think? Searches refreshing? Just like the heals do when you do a camp in a long dungeon thing? Alright, we're down to 12 remaining, and that's 4 of them, so we'll probably have 2 more fights. Keep it as is, I think. Whoa! Ouchie! Ouchie! Time to swap. Alright, another level up. Gold for everybody. No items. And we're out of healing and we can't camp. So we got 8 enemies left. I think we'll be able to finish it up next trip in. Everybody's got a level up now. In my primary group. So they're all level 2 and working their way up to level 3. Long way to go, though. Most of them just leveled up, so be a bit before we can get that much more out of them. But they've all gotten increases in their primary stats, which increases their secondary stats. It just makes them more useful all the way around. So diplomacy offers. Didn't I take all the trade stuff? Yeah, I took all the trade stuff. So, is he going to hit me? What do you think? I don't know. He's going to have probably the leadership bonus, but we've got the fortification bonus. I'm not sure what else I would need to consider for this kind of a fight to kind of evaluate it. So I kind of hope he does hit me so I can get a feel for just what's going to happen. Let's find out. That flashed by pretty quick. Yeah, 83% due to low stability. Oh my god, it's going to be hard to get that back up again. Still getting plenty of food. Rejected our offers. And yeah, dissent and revolt. All right. So he did. Ooh, what the hell? You're at war with all these other people, and I get to fight this. That's funny. I'm the last guy that showed up. I mean, I guess I took his capital, so it does probably make me the prime target. But ouch, I wasn't expecting a second army group to show up like that. Heavy cav, light cav. Oof. Men at arms and some archers. Huh. They put a pretty good hurt on us. Good news is we can reinforce, which we're going to do. So get reinforced. That gets us back up to full strength. I'm a little worried about this cav unit and running me. Brought that guy in and attacked with low movement points. Do we squish the little guy or go up and hit that guy? What is the weather currently? Ooh, snow. Or cold. I don't know if cold has a combat effect. Terrain. Yeah, where did I see that in? Weather. See the weather. Oh, we have a weather section. That's right. 10% cover range, 10% defense bonus, extra movement cost, and much, much lower foraging. All right, so yeah, we don't want to get caught out of supply. Oh, actually, we're in cold, so it's just a foraging effect. It's not snowing yet. All right, so no weather-related things beyond the foraging. Battle report? I think so. Battles. Siege battle. There were 2 of them. Apparently, they hit me with two different fights. I'm not sure which one. So that one's led by Anbar +8. That one's led by Faye +7. So I can't tell who the leader is, I don't think. Yeah, I don't know which one's which. So that did not change anything there. They're trained. We're weak. We got a light fortification. Ooh, they reduced the fortification. Ouch. Ouch. Yeah, breach defeated. Fails to overcome the defenses, but it did lower the fortification value. Okay. Yeah, so we had that was the first attack. We had the full 3 levels, 21% fort bonus. They reduced it by 1, and then the second attack reduced it again by 1, so we're down to 1 fort value. Those things are expensive. You guys are breaking my stuff. I don't like it. I want to introduce you to this stack with my 13, or my 10 commander rating. I don't know why I thought it was 13. That must have been my last guy. So yeah, what are we going to do here? Could move here, then just punch that guy out and try to advance forward. That would be a pretty good blocker for him getting behind me. Hey now. Shouldn't have been so fast about clicking again. I don't think he'll be able to do much immediately. But is he going to cut supply off? Because that's going to be really annoying. Oh boy. That is going to be annoying. And we get a kill. Yeah. Not sure what's going to happen here. Yeah. Not enough. Crap. Yeah, that guy retreating backwards or that direction is going to be annoying. I'm not sure what controls retreat direction. If I had hit him from this direction up that way, would he have retreated that direction? That's something to consider next time, because that's going to have an effect on my supply. And I'm going to be mad. All right, I mean, I could pull back out of this spot, let them have it temporarily, finish wiping this guy out. I don't want to sally forth and fight. Too many points to get to there and fight. I think I'll hold position. We'll see what happens here. I am curious. All right, you get over here. Another medium. All right, so one more turn or 2 more turns, we'll get him up here and start slow exploring that low. Almost done there. More turns for my knights. Ways away from any of that. And same here. I got to hold my materials for possible reinforcements. Iron is going to quickly become a problem. Don't want to sell food in the fall. All right. Let's do this. 8 guys left. Hopefully we can make it out of here with a with a camp option. Everything else we've got. Actually, do I finish this direction? I did. Hey there, Mr. Adventurer. Thanks very much for the lack of finding the trap. Okay, are you getting the reason why I'm not in love with the current implementation of adventurers? Dude, find a trap. Now we're down to 8 heals for this fight. And we got a champion in here. You increased it to 50? Yeah, that doesn't answer my question. The question is, from what? What was it before? 48? I mean, if it was 25 to 50, okay. If it was 48 to 50, then you're not getting what I'm laying down here. Let's see. Good job on spellbinding the big guy. Thank you very much, Tarmf. You're actually starting to be somewhat useful. 6 is a dangerous value. I unfortunately have to switch the cleric to heal. Champion down. Let's go back to heal. One shard. Nothing found, and another dead end. To the north! Let's camp. We only got one fight left. Last group. Looks like, did we run into the boss earlier? We've been in here a while, I don't remember. I know we got at least one magic item. Alright, so champion again is the focus. We got our full heal this time. Defending and stunning. Yeah, let's go with that. A pretty good round for us. 4 points of damage. No incoming. Back to heal. Alright, dungeon complete. Nothing found, and 2 more gold. Alright, we're out. So, we can move on. Now, unfortunately, the group that I had going over here is not going to go over there. Because now this group needs a new place to go. And they're not high enough level yet to go into a medium. I want at least level 3 before I dip my toes into the medium, so we need at least one more low dungeon to do that. So they're going to head up there. These guys, I guess, are going to scatter and scout for dungeons in this area. We've only got one here currently. There should be a bunch more that we can spawn. So let's spread these guys out again. You go there, gather, and you go there and gather. The other 2, go explore. Another low! Well, that's good. Now they do have something they can go do. And then you... False rumor. Alright, cool. So we'll get the first group sent up. They'll pick one of them to go into, and once we get this group reorganized, they can pop into the other after we explore these. That should get my first group out of the lows and into the mediums, and then the second group can start taking that low to start their level up journey. Wish I had... Oh, we did get the guild, and it's done. I didn't notice. I didn't notice! We have an extra hero. I can get the full group. Alright, so who do we need in that group? That's all the first group. So it's everybody below that, other than Pena. Pena's leading the army. So we've got Druid, Warrior, Cleric, another Warrior. So we need a Magic User or Adventurer. Neither of which we have listed here. Another Administrator, Healer, huh? Alright, we'll wait a turn. Hopefully next turn we get one that's better suited. That's it. We're done. Now it's time to see what's going to happen up here. This will be exciting. They double hit me again. Could get painful. Hopefully we at least inflict some wounds and I can counter strike. We'll see. Turn the weather off. They went after me. We held. Took a lot of damage. That's going to be expensive to replace. But we're wearing them down. Theoretically, I have to check their level as well. So we're still doing fine. We're not even into winter yet, though. This is the last month of fall, so we're under winter effects and we're holding our food level. Trade offer. We got to go take the trade offer. And else interesting. So that unit's down to 45, is it? First, what can we afford? 15 iron. That is not going to be enough, I don't think, to fully heal this. Oh, it was exactly enough. Nice. Nice. All right. But now what? Got to do something about him just hammering away on me. Yeah, he hit me 4? What? Oh, that's the location. So 2 last time and 2 this time. Yeah, that was... Yeah, it's not more specific. There's 3 months in fall, so I can't tell from here which month the fighting occurred in. There's no other time indicator. So, same 2 hit me. Defensive value is completely gone now, so all the fortifications have been wrecked. Nobody got favor, which is lucky on my side. That means the next fight is going to suck. You know, more than previously. How come I'm at 0 fortification on both fights? We still had 1 level. It doesn't look like it applied to either fight. Maybe not. I think that got lost last time. Yeah, never mind. More fighting or more turns have gone by than I remembered. All right. Now the problem is if I take this fight, I won't be able to reinforce next turn. But I don't think I'm going to get a better opportunity. Man, I wish I had the cav. How long? 1 more turn. 1 more turn, and I can deploy them here and race them north. Yep. Go get that covered. He's in my territory. Oh, that's that guy that retreated. All right, I think we have to take this fight. I need to see what happens. 13-0. What? What? No god favor. Pretty evenly led. 60-45. And he lost 13 and I killed 2 on the pursuit without having cav? I wasn't expecting that kind of a hit. Don't have enough to follow up and strike again. We didn't lose anything. That's going to be a tougher nut to crack right there. Definitely move up. All right. No way am I coming out of there. Next round, I would rather keep smashing this. I might have to hit this, step out, and then hit this from that direction. Depending on weather, I might need to move somebody up and try to cover the city so he can't step back in. But now the fortifications are done, I'm not as concerned. All right, yeah, we'll stop right there. I'm not going to try to step out and fight. We'll keep forcing him to siege me. Or now he's adjacent to that group. Maybe he'll come after me here. Okay, good to know. I do have Let's see. When does he capitulate? Do we have to actually control every single location in order for him to capitulate? I don't remember the rules on that. Surrounded, sieges and forts. Oh, I don't think I could have sieged him. Does he have a port there? Go away, units. I don't think so. He doesn't have the port symbol. So yeah, I could have surrounded him. But not with those strengths of units coming down the trail. That wouldn't have worked. Yeah, so all right, we'll keep smashing and moving forward, I guess. I mean, if we can reduce that, and with his capital under our control, he shouldn't have much in the way of resources. Well, I mean, I don't know what his stockpile looks like, but that's big enough he can deploy out of. Is there a way to tell what districts a enemy city has? Can't click on his. I'm going to assume he has a barracks there. I actually can't see that bottom row. It's off the bottom of my screen of the resources listed down here. However, all right, we're done there. You guys. Get on up there. Hard. Medium. And medium. All right, that's all the ones we can have here locally. We got 5 locations, so it doesn't help anymore to search. So we'll run those up into that dungeon. We'll get these guys organized to go into there, assuming we get a hero that I want in that group. Ooh, we got a wizard and a holy warrior, and wizard's got thorough and creative. Only 23 gold, though. Not an adventurer. Hmm. Get on over here, wizard. Which shows me what? Meaning the flags. What do I care about flags getting larger? I still can't really see anything. Is it supposed to be showing me something? I assume you're talking about these flags, but... Flags on location show you what they have left. I mean, that's fairly obvious. It's just showing the locations in the territory. Another alchemist. We're up to 7. Let's keep pushing cavalry advantage. And we're done. I think we're done. Oof. He does counterattack and hit me. I won't be able to do much to fix it. Let's find out. I'm not sure yet just what kind of an impact it has to take and hold somebody's capital for a period of time, just how much it hobbles them. %, back up to 35 stability. Yeah, we're not getting any diplomacy options from Terowin. They're not sending me any requests to get a peace. Not yet, anyway. He moved. He backed off. He moved. He at war with them too? Was he? How are you over there? War with us. War with me. War with Yanati. Not allied with anybody. Alright, so now I'm confused again. So same question. We now have this unit inside Moritor. And, well, how did he enter Moritor with a military unit? He's not at war with them that I can see. Let me check Moritor's side. Oh, he is at war with them. So why is... No, Yanati's not who I'm Alright, I'm confused. So Terowin... Wow, now I am confused. Terowin is not at war with these guys, with Moritor, but he just moved units in. And they have no alliance that I'm aware of. Let's go look at Moritor. Moritor is at war with Yanati and has no... Oh, yep, they are. Wait. Allied with Terowin. What the hell? I'm a little confused on what I'm seeing, because when I look at Terowin, I don't see any reference to Moritor. But when I look at Moritor, it says he has a peace with Terowin and he's allies with Terowin. So I can see it on one side where Terowin can move in, but the Terowin side isn't showing that status. This is where I looked first to double check things, expecting to see it here. So, yeah, something weird's going on there. Okay. Well, what to do then? Because now we got our horsey. Want to get that up into one of the main groups. It won't be able to move till next turn. Oh, look at all the pretty stars. We want to get that into that group. We'll pull out maybe a swordsman or the militia. Leave the militia behind to hold the location. But having him able to go into Moritor is going to complicate my life. All right. Let's do you guys. All right, next turn we'll look at our second group, start into that dungeon without an adventurer. Two healers instead of the adventurer, so we'll see how that goes. Wilkus and Nissa. It feels weird, too, that when I click on the heroes here, I can't actually get their details unless I'm... Oh, never mind. I can get their details. I forgot about the other thing. Ignore. Ignore. 4 conviction. No, you're not the one I care about. Nissa, 4 conviction. Yeah, great. And you... 5 conviction. Okay, so that'll be what, 18 heals? And the camp option. So can't move you. Would rather keep these guys covered. So yeah, it's going to be run the horses up. Hopefully we can get there during wintertime if we don't have horrible weather. Storm, that's not good. What am I looking at here? Why is the arrow starting where he's at and pointing to that space? Usually it goes the other way. It shows you where he started and where he ended up. This guy's showing me where he's going? That'd be fun. Can't get to there. I think I need to hold position. I just need to hold this location for now. I don't think I'm going to move these guys. Or if I do, it'll be move like this guy to here. Just to spread out our coverage a little further. Keep anybody from running past us. Although I guess the same thing would hold true there. I don't want to short that group any further. He's still got some pretty strong stacks. Cartier is still... Oh, he lost Baron Keep again, finally. And he's got... These units have got to be out of supply. I mean, maybe not. Maybe he can somehow trace a supply route over here, but I don't see how. Good luck with that. We have left everything else bare in our country. All right, we'll jump into the dungeon in a sec. No more recruits, battles. Nothing interesting on diplomacy at the moment. No change for research. We're up to 30 stone and 99 wood. And I've got a little bit of cash, and food is holding up, so I think I'm going to buy some iron. Much as I don't want to, because it's going to be expensive. That'll give me enough to do a reinforce if we need it. We're building up the horses if we don't have to use them for reinforce to get a light cav unit in my other army group. We have at least 1 cav in each. Not touching the shards. Sell some lumber. And go ahead and sell some food. I like to keep 300 cash sitting around. So many building slots. That's how you get new building slots. You just go take them from other people. I get it now. All right, they have a barracks 1 in there, do they? Hex control is saying me, but showing him. It's not really showing a division. It shows me up to right there. However, Tempted to do a library, but it's so stone expensive. Need to get the excavator going, but I can't afford the iron right now until I make sure I've got this war under control. So, how much gold you making? Only 7? Many dissent. Many rebels. It's overlapping. Is this a scaling issue? No, not a scaling issue. So it's overlapping info here. I don't think I'm going to invest anything over there quite yet. Yeah, it's not out till July. I'm doing live stream playtesting for the developer who's chatting over in the YouTube side. What to do. So I want to start investing, but I really should wait. I just got to keep tight control over my resources until I make sure I finish smashing these armies and finish this fight. Plus, I got to worry somewhat about anybody else coming in behind me while I'm trying to clean this up. I wouldn't mind handing off or taking a peace agreement if I can get to this place. If I can get these guys to here, then the only thing left is these tiny little spots, which, you know, would be nice to grab, but we'll see. With him having that alliance with Moritor over here, it makes my life more difficult because he could retreat back. I don't think he can trace lines of supply over to here, but, you know, we'll see what happens. But I don't want to move quite yet, so we're going to wait another turn. Although I might make, actually, let's go get another militia or two. Oof, 10 iron for them as well. Never mind. I keep forgetting how much these things cost. All right, let's dive into the new dungeon. These guys are level 2, heading to level 3. We are close to being able to auto-explore it, but I'm not taking the chance. Not with my luck. So we're going to manually do it. Gee, east or west? Let's go east. An unhallowed and a langjot. Alright, these guys aren't terribly dangerous. Same process. You will block and taunt. You will try to stun. Everybody else will stab. I'm starting to like Tarmph for being a really terrible wizard. he's finally starting to do some stuff. That's the kind of fight we need. I like those no damage fights. 44 to go. This is a bigger dungeon. Shall we search? Sure. Nothing found. I'm just gonna keep going east. A corrupt vault dead end. We gotta search here. Nothing found. Uh-oh. Twisted aberration. 15 melee. Ouch. 7 defense. That's gonna suck. Keeping the same arrangement for the first turn. Not good. We actually killed something. Who got the hit? Somebody got a good hit. Oh, he got a good hit on me. Hey, Igor got a crit. Look at that. Good job, Igor. We need the cleric to switch to heal. Otherwise, stays the same. We're still good. Cool. What do we get? Gold. Tiny bits of gold and shards so far. Only 4 healing remaining, though, and they're coming in pretty tough groups. I don't think I want to take another fight without camping first. So we'll search. Uh-oh. Secret door to the west. So it's going to be a dead-end room with a golem and a trap. All right, Napari. You know your job. We'll go check it out after we camp. We're out of searches. So Firebomb. Everybody takes damage. So much for us having any hit points. And there's the golem. Oh, Napari. So disappointing. No magical attacks on these guys. And I will heal the warrior. Hopefully he heals the warrior. He might not. You better heal the warrior. Let's see what he does. Nope, he did not. All right. Fight. Come on, finish this guy. 9 health, 60 gold, 2 shards, and a gall sword. Minus armor. This is minus armor stuff. Emmerich, you have no weapon yet, and you're my defensive warrior. But we'll give it to Quint. Quint doesn't have a weapon slot yet, so, and he's mostly doing melee attacks, so the weapon value and the strength will help him, while he does most of the blocking with his higher defense. So Quint, you get one. Look at that, melee 12. Okay, and unfortunately we gotta leave. The trap did so much damage across the whole party, it sucked out all of our heals, so... You were about to ask what the dungeon crawler tag is about? That's part of it. So I have a group of 6 heroes going into these local dungeons, and you go into the dungeons to earn gold, crystals, or shards, this resource here, which is necessary for a number of the important buildings. They also can get magic items, as you just saw. In the extreme dungeons, they can get artifacts. We're a long way from us going into an extreme dungeon, but artifacts are available there, which are powerful in their own right, but also count towards the victory conditions for winning the game. But heroes also can be used as governors for your various locations. So I have a governor. Do I have a governor here? I don't remember. Look at the heroes. No, no, I don't have a governor right now. I've got one hero leading an army. So I've got a hero in that group leading the army, which is another thing they can do. And you can also have them, with certain traits, they get bonuses to governing territories to generate more gold or food or so on. And then they can also do separate things, like going into an enemy territory and hunting down and killing heroes and agitating the locals in the towns and other fun stuff. So, but yeah, the dungeon tag is exactly that. So we got a lot of dungeons to go visiting. We just have to start small. We're doing low-level dungeons for now to get leveled up. Hopefully by the time they finish that dungeon, we'll be able to hit mediums with that group, and then this group will start into the small. You get more heroes. You're capped at 12 when you start the game. So if we look at our heroes screen here, we're capped at 12 typically, and you can increase the cap by building guilds, guild halls. So here in my capital city, I built a single guild hall, which got us from 12 to 13. And now that we have captured some territory, I have the option to build more guild halls, because we're slot limited based on the territories or the locations we have and the size of them. You have to have a certain size village or city in order to build certain of the buildings. Some of the buildings can be upgraded through various levels. Some of them give just straight +3, +6, +9 type bonuses. Others give a different bonus for each level than the first one, like a barracks. So, uploading beta 89 and the bales. Okay, Dev has left the building. Now you're stuck with my meager knowledge set. And then if I play when I play tomorrow, we'll have beta 89. See what kind of fixes he put in. Okay, so we're all done, right? Can't move my armored knights up. My groups are done. I think we ran through everything else. We're just trying to accumulate resources right now. It's a big trade-off. I'm still trying to learn the balance in regards to I need certain resources to do certain things, but an important factor is if these guys get hit and I lose units and their strength goes down, I have to spend like iron and horses to reinforce and resupply the units back up to full strength. It could get really expensive, so I'm trying to not spend anywhere else right now while I've got active hostilities going on. All right. Plus, we have winter. Winter has arrived. We're at the first month of winter, so the next 2 turns are going to be also winter. So we got to be a little careful there, because we can have really bad weather effects that provide a lot of negatives to movement and combat, as well as it massively reduces foraging if you get cut off from your supply lines. So we've got supply lines to worry about. We're pretty solid currently. I'm not too worried about getting cut off. But we got to make sure we maintain that, because getting cut off during the winter time, you can really lose a lot of troops really quickly if you let that happen, which is cool. That's good in this level of a war game. The intent is to have interesting decision making and interesting systems without bogging it down with too much overwhelming detail and down the rabbit hole type of stuff. So trying to find that balance can be a tough thing. So that's part of what's going on right now, is evaluating things and making adjustments before it releases in July. All right, let's hit the button and see what happens. I'm curious if he's going to come forward again. Like I said, my current goal is just if I can take that, I might ask for peace. We'll see. So the developer is, I think, best known for a World War II war game called Warplan. Arethdara finally got conquered. Okay, so we're still overproducing. 49, 59. We're at 63 required. As we get more armies, it's increasing our food requirement for maintenance. But we're still producing more even during winter than we're consuming. So we're in good shape still. Nothing interesting there. We got a couple more trade offers we'll accept. And not worried about those. Not worried about that. All right. Let's do the trade first. Rusa, I thought I already had a trade agreement with you. Very weak, very weak. We're not going to get anything out of this, really, but we'll get a little bit of a bump on, hopefully, stability, 36. Nope. I thought we got a point or two, but apparently not. All right, well, there wasn't much point to that one. So, Terwin. Still at war. Very weak, weaker, and still not offering me any peace. I really need to smash down his armies, apparently. Oh, look at that. I don't think that was a wise move. I'm absolutely going to take that fight. Holy crap, we can actually make it. That would zero out his movement, which means I wouldn't be able to take that fight. I've got 5 in there. All right, let's temporarily join you to that group. And then we'll sort the groups out so I can get what I hope will be an optimum mix. Do we move up? Problem now is I can't chase his units into Moritor. That's a wrinkle I hadn't considered in regards to the alliance stuff. Because I'm not at war with them, and I don't want to go to war with them. And if he gets to park units in there and then sally forth, that's a problem. Huh. Well, let's get you over there. So now we have both groups ready to go into their respective dungeons. All my forces are concentrated right here. Fighting during the winter. Fighting during the winter in the cold. So no negative consequences other than foraging vastly lowered, which we're in supply, so it shouldn't be a problem. This should be a pretty decisive victory for us. Got my leader in there. I don't think they have a leader in their group. Yeah, we got to hit this thing. Oh, I see. We have taken ownership or control of the area. Now it has the border listed over here. I'm still a little fuzzy on that mechanic. when and why it decides to do that. I think it can still revert. All right, let's take this fight. Do we press forward? I can't push all the way up, and I don't think I want to try. He's got at least one really strong force still over here. I think I will push forward to there. Leave a militia here, and I can't get into that space because of the bad weather plus the zone of control effect. Oh, well, plus the knights have very few movement points. Could leave the knights behind, take everybody else forward. Only leave 2 movement points. I'd have a reduction in my combat value. Army units only need 1 movement point to attack. It costs the number of defending units divided by 2, running up and move points to attack a unit. I thought I had a reduction in effectiveness if I had less than a certain amount, though. I'm worried that group to the west could come around south of me and get back into Parrington and cut my supply off. That would be really bad. Let's go for broke. And we reduced him further and didn't take any losses, but we didn't get a retreat or anything. Okay, I'm kind of surprised we got that many combats without taking any losses. Thinking I might go ahead and try to get another militia unit put together to come up and hold territory while I keep pushing the army forward. I still got 4 locations once I break his armies, but I got to get him to come out of hiding in Moritor. So, towards that end, let's go ahead and pick up 1 militia. Done with the army mans. Only thing left then is doing anything else here other than let's sell some lumber. Have enough. We can probably build something. I don't think I'm going to lose this. So let's get something built over here. 7 gold. Have to be good enough. Or do we do something that, like the council hall? Less corruption. Increased stability. 50 stone. We're 12 away. All right, let's build a temple. Whoops. What the hell did I just do? What did I just do? Did I buy food? I bought food. What a dummy. I hit the wrong. I didn't move the selector before I did what I just did. All right, that was a little expensive. Back to you. Temple. And that's all we're going to be able to afford. We're out of stone again. All right. So we'll get our militia unit next round, and let's do our dungeoning. Which one shall we do? Let's do this one. All right. Still exploring west. Hidden pit. We'd avoided it. Napari finally spotted one. A mesmerant. Uh-oh. Not too scary. Wandering horror. Not too bad. Alright, some fairly middle level stuff. Barring lucky hits, we should be okay. Keep you on spellbind duty. Can't sit at 6 in case they get a lucky hit and crit strike me for 6. So I got to get you over to healing already. Spellbound him and then killed him. Whoops. I almost switched it off. Yep, right there. That's what I fear. That right there. The melee attack hits for 3, and then it crits, and it doubles it. So, you get to go to defense. You go to offense. And cleric, get to healing. Ouch. Alright, kill something, please. We only got 4 hit points left, and all 4 are going into him, so this will be the last heal. Probably should have aimed the warrior at somebody else. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Do I risk the crit death? Both my guys are at 6 now. All right. Ouch. Couple extra golden shards. Gots to camp. 37 to go. We're at a dead end. Bedded, unguis, sickly imp, and unhallowed. Resistance 5, huh? I think I'm gonna put you back on melee. Go stab him with the pointy end, Mr. Wizard. We got 1 point of damage inflicted on them. Damn, that's scary when they do that. Heals only get me to 6, so we better do the swap. We're still having problems with these fights. Can't get more than 1 or 2 done in this low dungeon. Yes. And I'm not going to try another fight with only 5 heals. All right, different group. Everybody's in a different spot now. You are my main blocker. And this time we're running with 2 healers and no guy finding traps. Let's make you with a spellbinder. I do not like my primary warrior having 6 health. That is probably not good. I should probably make him the defensive guy, just because he's got 1 more hit point, 1 less melee defense. So let's swap this out. Makes me nervous. Eight healing left, huh? Mutated golem. 12 melee. Not terrible resistance. Alright, you stay on, try to stun duty. Uh-oh. That worries me a bit. $72 remaining? I didn't actually look at that number when we came in. Wow. Ah, this is a big one. Huh. We are out of healing after this one. So I'm probably going to have to try to run away. Maybe we'll get the Unhallowed. Let's switch you to go after the Unhallowed. And... made it. And we're out of searches. Kind of want to search this little dead end spot. Remember to come straight south and search that. Oh, actually, that's right. We still have the camp option. But we don't get our search back. I'll have to remember to try it next time we pop in. Let's go west, I guess. Dream Eater. An Unhallowed Brute. 11 melee. 8 strength. 4 weapon. Alright. Uh-oh. Magic user. Go on, augment defense for magic. Keep you. Everybody else stays the same. Come on, somebody hit this guy. Hmm, 10 heals left. Come on, finish something. Okay, hey, we got to level up. Again, we're out of searches, we're out of healing, so we'll go south of the dead end and then come over. I want to search these two if I can remember. We're out of here. All right, both groups are done. So it's generating us some cash and some shards. Beat up his archers, waiting to see what kind of retaliation he brings, if anything. I'm curious if he might try to come around, hit this, or which would really be, I'd be really mad if he actually brought a big group over and annihilated my armored knights. That would be so bad. Funny, but so bad for me. We have one militia unit we're going to bring out. I'm going to try to park the militia here while we reorg these. Maybe park 2 units because I got to pull somebody out and get the knights in and try to push for Aerde and try to hit him as much as I can. Might have to leave this army here or here and push this one forward. If we can hold these 2 positions and he can't come out after me, I can just kind of sneak somebody around to grab these real quick. We'll see. All right. Yeah, let's hit end turn. Alright, last month of winter. Still got plenty of food. Not having any issues with our territory we've taken over. Oh, nope, collaboration. Rabble and rebels. So, he backed that unit up. I think that's going to help him. Alright, let's deploy here. Next turn, we'll just roll him forward to that position. So you guys, you need to drop somebody out. I think we'll drop a militia out to go squat on this. We'll bring the knights up. Alright, if I can just pin his army, that's probably his larger army. Now I just need to free up a couple of units to run around and grab these real quick. So, be best to bring him forward, let these guys just be unhappy for a bit. Keeping the capital covered. Not allowed to go into there. Yeah, I think I'm done. I don't want to move these guys. Curing my supply line. All I do is hold these positions or even move this guy forward to like here. And it's kind of dicey where I would put him. We'll see what happens, but I'm going to try to run some militia units up behind my two army groups here. Just respond to his movements while I try to grab these, and then we only have one location left after that. So, we'll see what happens. Done with army man stuff. Back into the dungeons after we check this. Trade agreement, sure. Good cash, we're heading out of winter, so food shouldn't be a problem. Buy iron. Let's sell one stack, buy one stack. Call it good. How's my temple do? 3 turns. Ouch. Those take a while. 4 turns to build. Okay, I never did get my marketplace built down. Oh, I did get my market there. Never mind. $50 stone, we're way off. So I can't build any of this stuff. 7 stone, it's not even close. Don't even look. Research, halfway, not quite halfway. $11/6. God's favored nobody. Really? I almost had double. Vendor destroyed. We're capped out on heroes regardless of who shows up. Alright, back to the dungeons. This was the Go Straight South group, I think. Firebomb! Damage for everybody. Now we've got enough healing for one fight. A Pumpus! Hey there, Pumpus. 11 melee. Alright. Stiffus has better melee defense than Callus now. But still sitting on 6 hit points. Currently, searches only recharge when you've exited the dungeon and you come back in again. Heard the developer comment earlier, though, they're supposed to recharge when you camp. Just like I camp on occasion to refresh my heals. The intent was that searches should also refresh at that time. They're not currently. I think he fixed it while he was talking to me in the live stream. He was fixing a bunch of stuff as we were playing. And he's submitting the next beta build, so tomorrow I'll have the updated build that'll fix a bunch more stuff. But yeah, so you only get 3, and then you're done until you leave and come back in. Currently. Alright, let's see how this goes. Not good. Not good. We're gonna get another crit alpha strike. Ah! So painful. I'm gonna end up losing one of these low hit point warriors. Alright, somebody needs to kill something or stun something, please. Oh boy. This fight is not going well. Finally, we got some good hits and we got the stun in. That's what we needed. Lath hit the Unhallowed for 3. Wilkus hit for 2. Callus meleeed for 3. Alright, so free round of actions against him. We're at 5 out of 7. He's locked down again. And we got another upgrade, another XP or level for Lath. Cool. And we're out of searches. Got a camp. Back to 20. Alright, so... Uh-oh. This one's looking kind of rough, too. That was pretty good. We only took 1 point of damage, but we inflicted 6. Alright, more level ups. Raises our stats. Killed a couple. I'm going to go ahead and get the cleric switched over to top him up. Got enough health to continue on. I think that's the full party at the level 3 now. Oh, level 2. Oh, that's right. This is the new group. So now they're all level 2, I think. Which is good. Now they're all leveled up, so they each gained a point in their primary abilities and 1 point in a secondary, which then raises all their other stuff. So we're up to 8 hit points. Yay! Gives me some cushion from that 3 point turning into 6 point crit strike. Well, that sucks. Here goes a big pile of our hit points. Hey, how come it didn't auto heal? Oh, that's interesting. Why did you not auto? Oh, we're fighting, that's why. Yuck. Trap room and a fight simultaneously. That's nasty. Okay. Let's go cleric heal immediately. Ooh. Now we got the big heal. And now we gotta leave. Can't do another one with 5. Alright, where the hell were we going with these guys? East is dead end. I like how my Lobby group I just started has got 20 heals because we have the second cleric. And these guys are still trudging along with 12. Let's see, I gotta keep reorienting my brain on who's where for doing this stuff. I wish I could sort the order so I could always have like my warriors on top and my clerics on bottom and whatever, so they're always in the same positions class-wise. So I don't have to think about who I'm clicking on to do what actions, regardless of which group I'm running. Let's do pretty much exactly this. Not bad. Hit my enchanter. You bastard. Everybody's poisoned. One health left. Time to camp. Devourer. Another level. That helps. Six points, huh? Damn it. We're out of here. Napari, he failed how many traps this time? I can't wait till tomorrow when I upgrade and the changes he just made to the adventurers hits, and I can stop complaining so much about them. All right, adventuring's done. Army men moving is done. We're looking pretty good for prosecuting our first war. I'm still waiting for his larger unit to come forward and do something. Don't think I have anything else I need to do. All right, we're sitting at 60. We're at the beginning of spring, new year, and all right. Got no recruits. The temple is 2 more turns. Diplomacy. Back to 41. He took my mine. Look at that. Look at that. The bad man. He's striking out of, well, that's even more interesting. So, if I moved a unit over here, I don't think I can manage to cover all the spaces and not get hammered. I'm gonna have to deal with this guy. He is stronger than me. Theoretically. Couple of archers. Couple of weak archers. That's the one we smashed earlier. Yeah, I'm not liking the whole I can't move into this guy's territory without declaring war. He's marching north. He's got most of his units up there, but I know the instant I declare war, as with all computer war games, the computers opponents will all focus on me. They'll all have a kumbaya moment and leave each other alone while they all dogpile. What to do about this? And is this guy getting supply through his territory? I think he is if he's allied. Ouch. Ouch. That follow-up attack sucked. Alright, that's not good. That is very much not good. What to do now? Split this army and send a few units down to deal with him? Or do I go north to try to pursue his primary, which then might get me cut off supply-wise? I gotta go deal with that guy. I gotta crush this thing. That's the last group I think he's got of any size. Gotta put as much pressure on that as we can. It's gonna be a rough one though with that combination. Need to get these guys reinforced next phase. Oof, my armored knights got hammered. That's gonna be expensive. Okay, I'm getting a little worried about what's going on over here. I could have done without that move. Yeah, what happened in that second battle? Ouch. Brushed me on the pursuit. Gods favored the defender. Stupid gods. I even had a 3-point advantage over him and still lost the roll. Ah, I should have stopped after the first attack. Waited to bring up the reinforcements. Alright, so nothing there. Still a long way off from getting any of those. Can't build districts without stone and economy. Sell some lumber. Some iron. Next round, if he doesn't attack back into me, which he might, given my weakened status, I'm going to reinforce this unit if we still have supply. Bring it back up to strength. How does this compare to Shadow Empire? I mean, they're both X war games. Beyond that, this is a much smaller, more focused affair. Doesn't have anywhere near the depth and isn't trying to have near the depth of Shadow Empire. But you know, don't want to play Shadow Empire. I would rather play this game than Shadow Empire. But that's a me thing. So this one's aiming for a lower bar in terms to overall complexity, but trying to provide a more accessible player experience for mostly a war game. It's a Fantasy Kingdom war game primarily, with light RPG dungeon delving elements and light 4X resource management and building management and stuff like that. So this one's going to be much more accessible than the Shadow Empire is. Plus, you can play. This one has fixed maps with scenarios and a map editor, so people can generate their own scenarios and their own maps. There's like 8 or so, I think, scenarios currently available that we looked at the end of the last stream. Very different kinds of experiences can be done, and different levels of commitment time-wise. This is a pretty big one here. This is the main good versus evil campaign scenario. It runs 180 turns. We're only on turn 14. This one's just really started. But right now, all the kingdoms are gobbling up each other, gobbling up all the little guys and forming, larger kingdoms. Oh, Warwick. Warwick. Oh my gosh, Warwick is going to town. Youch. Here I am trying to take tiny little Terwin, and Warwick is bigger. It's all about, you got to get bigger. Harry's has also conquered somebody. They weren't that big originally. I think they completely conquered someone. These are the main bad guys that are supposed to eventually boil out of this place. They're the evil guys that you're really fighting against. But so far in my 2 games, I haven't gotten far enough to see them do much. So, yeah. All right, so we'll see what's going to happen here. I guess it's back into the dungeons. Not much else I can do right now. Need to hold these resources so I can try to reinforce that unit and finish smashing this guy if I can manage it. So, back into the dungeons we go. Start with you guys. We're not done this direction yet. Abomination and Sickly Imp. Good job, Tandu. Lock that guy down. Much better. Finish a fight, only 1 heal needed. This one's a little tougher. Cool. Got him out of there early. Who hit him so hard? Lath got a magic attack for 3. Everybody ganged up on that guy. That's the way I like it. Focus fire. Let's see. We don't need you on healing at the moment. So, somebody... I need Tandu to lock down that aberration. And time for the cleric to go back on healing. And more healing. Gold, some shards. 12 health. I think we still have enough. And we dead-ended this location. Nothing found again. The ominous chamber. Block and taunt, stun. Yep, we're good. Good job on the stun. No damage. All right, these guys are starting to speed up. Wow. Guys are really starting to rock and roll. I haven't even had to go to the druid yet for healing. Although it's pooled, so it doesn't really matter. 43 to go. Still a long way to go. Let's see, same sequence. Ah, you spellbound me, you bastard. Alright, you go on defense. Time to rest. Yep. Ooh, we got bashed. Ten more. We got one more fight in us, I think. Alright, we're out of here. They're doing pretty good now. They're moving through there fairly well. 27 with these guys, huh? Igor got another magic attack crit. Yeah, these guys are really suffering without the clerics. I think that currently in this build, the double clerics is a better thing than the having the adventurer along. I'll probably feel different after we update to the beta tomorrow after the changes he made. brambles. Finally spotted one. Was hoping we would get out of here with one more fight, but not gonna happen. Another experience level. 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 3. So you are at 168 out of 185. 171 out of 180. So next trip in, I think everybody will be at level 3. Yeah, they're going pretty slow with comparison to that other group with all the healing they have. The occasional trap and Napari preventing it just isn't compensating nearly as much. Secret door. And Napari stopped the trap. Cool. Alright, Golem so far hasn't been too tough, which is the only reason I came in here. So, this guy has 11 resist, so no magic. Everybody go melee. Ring of the Brute, +3 strength, but -1 cleverness, -1 armor. 59 gold. Nice. Let's see. So better to put it on him. Increase strength. He's my backup defender. Alright, we're out of here. We got a magic item again. Yay! Alright, they're done. Up. Card year's done. Card year's getting eaten finally. He's got troops running around uselessly. How are these guys getting supplied? I mean, all he has to do is step onto this space or that space, and all of these armies are completely cut off. Whatever. Yeah, done. Not sure what's going to happen here. I'm mostly worried about my main armies getting cut off supply-wise. That would be really bad. Fuhrer and Mars is out. You attacked me. Way too much food. Ah, that's not good. That's not a good message. It took my territory, and these guys are now out of supply. Yeah, that sucks. I think he split his unit up, which was a terrible plan. Just miserable, terrible. Didn't quite make the full strength. What did we run out of? What did we run out of? Why did you only go to 6 out of 7? I've got iron. Huh. Not sure why that one didn't reinforce. I got plenty of horses. I got plenty of iron. What else do they require to build? Iron, horses, gold, and that's it. I don't know. I'm not sure if there's a limit to how much you can reinforce in a round or what. Wasn't aware that there was one. Yeah, I think if he split his group up into 3 separate stacks, that's absolutely terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Let's see. He could possibly come around and cut me off. Can't quite kill him yet. Love to hit into that this turn and reduce it as well. We eliminated a fair amount of his strength, but he could still join these guys up. I think I have to go for it. Didn't get him pushed out. I'll let him have that for the moment. I'll just kind of shield him from moving any further for now until I can take it back while I finish his larger army off. As soon as we can clean that up, we'll be able to spam control of the rest of these and retake that. It should finish this off. That's the theory. All right, so done with the army mans. Diplomacy. Got another alchemist. Let's stack up cavalry advantage. Oof, back to zero. Nope, can't afford that. Gonna have to hope next round I have enough to do a reinforce and try to finish these guys off. We'll see if he keeps them separate or if he puts them back together again. Warrior, Druid, Warrior. Nobody special there. What are we up to for levels? That's my hero in the army. So that group's not quite all the 3 yet, but will be soon. The other group's overtaking them pretty quickly. Yeah. These guys are going to speed right past that other group. Running the dual clerics. They're getting a lot more combats in each section. Cardiar is done. They got nothing left. So then now I have to make sure I get this fight done before Ammonon and their newly large area, he still holds that, decides to come after me because he won't have too many more neighbors. He'll either have to mess with Scatty, go south. I don't know what he'll do. But I need to get this fight done. I didn't do well enough at pinning his large armies early and reducing them. Okay, before I do the dungeons, I think I'm going to save here. Coming up on 4 hours. I'm getting a little tired. Save game. We're on what? X2? X2. X2 saved. All right, we'll start off tomorrow with the dungeon delving. They're starting to move through pretty quickly. If we can get those other 2 guys up to 3, that'll help a fair amount, and hopefully we can get through that dungeon they're in. We still got a long way to go for that newer group that just went in. They still got like 30 some opponents. That dungeon was huge. But they're doing pretty well with the double clerics. So that's it for Kingdom Dungeon Hero for now. I am out of here. Thanks for watching as always, everybody. Greatly appreciate it. Let me know in chat if you like this kind of game, and I'll keep communicating to the dev and get upgrades done. But it releases in July. Demo is available over on Steam if you want to take a look at it. And I think he said he was updating the demo tomorrow, so you might wait till then to the new version. So, but I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great evening. Stay